I think we're live. All right. We're live. All right, hey everybody, it's Colleen from Life on Cater Creek, my blog where I share unique ways to decorate your house and DIY it on a budget. And today I'm going to share some tips and tricks on how to get the biggest bang for your buck when you're shopping garage sales and flea markets. And I know I have a couple of people coming, so I want to just kind of wait a minute to give them a minute to get on. I think that garage sales and flea markets are a great opportunity to find some really unique decor for your home. Nothing can't be painted basically to match your decor. So get out there and get shopping. It's that season. In fact, this week is the Brimfield Antique Show and Flea Market, and I'm so excited because the hunting is amazing there. You never know what you're going to find. So, all right, I think I'm just going to get started here. Let's see. So the first thing, I think the most important thing when you're doing this is to make sure that you are prepared. The first thing that I do is I look at the weather to see what it's going to be like, and that way you know what you need to wear. Do you need a coat or a sweatshirt, or do you need short sleeves and shorts, or sunglasses or a hat? That's the first thing I do is check the weather. So, and then you want to dress in layers because you never know if it's going to be really chilly in the morning when you start out, or if it's going to get hot in the afternoon and be 75 degrees. So make sure you dress in layers. The next thing is to wear comfortable shoes. You could be out all day. If you're going to neighborhood garage sales, you can throw on flip-flops, I suppose, but if you're going to be going all day long, you want to wear comfortable shoes. And I definitely recommend closed-toed shoes, because sometimes at these flea markets or antique shows, the vendors will put things on. They'll put things on the ground, and the last thing you want to do is stub your toe or cut your toe on something that is rusty or sharp or metal, and you have to work that all day. So I definitely recommend wearing closed-toed shoes. The next thing would be to make sure you have cash. Some of these people have you certainly don't want to give somebody a $20 bill or $50 bill first thing, so make sure you have change with you. Sometimes it's easier to dicker with people too if you can just show them a $5 or show them the singles that you have, and sometimes they'll just take it as opposed to going back and forth on a price. The other thing is make a list of things that make a list of things that you want, and I do this all year long. It kind of accumulates, and then you know when you get there, you know what to look for. So I don't know where everybody went. I hope you can still see me, because I can't see myself anymore. So there we go. Yeah, so make a list of things you want. Another piece of that is make a list of things you don't want and you don't need. So like I know I have probably 20 trays. I certainly do not need any more trays, but there's other things that are on my list that I know I need. So make sure you have that with you. Make sure you take measurements of anything that you do need. So if you have a little niche in your house where you want a little desk for, or you have a cabinet that you're looking for your kitchen, know what those measurements are. So you go, and obviously a trusty tape measure. You have those measurements handy so you know exactly what you're looking for, because I can return that are not words that you can say for a garage sale or a flea market. Let's see, your measurements. If you're going to go to a garage sale in your neighborhood, you're going to want to plan that out. If you're going to go to multiple garage sales, so map it out, know where you're going, and that's good for two reasons. One, you can really maximize your time and effort and make it quick doing it that way. And then two, if you find something that you really like and you want to go back and get something, you can note on your map or make a note what the address was where you were, so you can go back and maybe talk to the person if the item is still left over, and get them to come down the price, or maybe they're willing to go down in price because it's the end of the day. But so you know where you're going, put it on your list. The other thing to plan on bringing with you is a blanket if you're planning on buying furniture, you want to have something where you can layer it in between the pieces or in between the wall of your car and other things. Or if it has drawers where you're going to take it out and you want to stack the drawers, you have to have a blanket or something to separate the wood so it doesn't get ruined. And then also you want to have a rope to tie things down, or strap, something to tie things down, and then maybe even some tools if it's that you take to fit in your car or your truck. Then have those tools with you as opposed to having to borrow them from the homeowner or someone at the show, just so you have everything right there if you need it. All right, so you're prepared. You know what the weather's going to be like, what you're going to wear. You're going to have your closed-toed shoes, all your money on you, your list, and all your stuff in the car. What to put in your backpack. I bring a backpack with me to everyone I go to, and you always want to have a few things. One, that list we talked about a minute ago, your tape measure. I like to have water and snacks and stuff like this. Just these bars are great to throw in your backpack. Sunscreen or bug spray, definitely. And I like to have tissues and wipes, baby wipes. So like the wipes are awesome if there's something that, first of all, to wipe your hands, because you're touching a lot of like dusty stuff and dirty stuff. So I always like to rinse my hands off or wash my hands off. Especially if you're going to stop and eat, you want to clean your hands with the wipes and then some of the other antibacterial stuff. And then if you have a piece that may be dirty, you really can't tell what the finish is on it or what the color is, or you want to see if it's scratched or anything on the surface, you can use your wipe to just kind of wipe that off a little bit and see what's underneath all that dirt and grime. And then tissues, of course, you want to have, because you never know if you have to stop at a porta potty if they're going to have any TP in there. So I always recommend bringing tissues with you wherever you go to. Hand sanitizer, sunscreen, bug spray. And then I like to have a notebook and a pen for a couple of reasons. One, you can write down that address, like I said, where you want to go back and talk to the people if they have something left at the end of the day at that garage sale in your neighborhood. Or if you go to a like the Brimfield Antique Show, if you come across a vendor that you like a lot, maybe they don't have a business card, maybe they're going to be at a different show in a few weeks that's near you, you want to jot that down because you want to go back to where they're going to be. Maybe they have something that you're interested in. Or you see some ideas out there, so some projects or some really cool crafts or whatever that you want to take notes on. Maybe you have some ideas of things that you want to do for your home or on your own, or for like a DIY project. It's great for taking notes. So either one of those things. All right, so I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go to the sale. So first things first about shopping, go early. The early bird gets the worm, right? I mean, you're going to get the best stuff if you go there early. Go in with a creative mind, because a lot of things you might see it at first and think, well, it's really, I don't need that or whatever, but think about where could it go in your house. So I do a lot of that. So I'll picture the different rooms in my home and figure out where could I put this? If I painted it, could I do this? If I add feet to it, can I do this? Or if I add handles to it, could it be right? All those things, kind of really think it through. Make sure the things that you're looking at are in good shape. You have to, if it's something that is a little bit broken or a little bit just has a loose, bolt or whatever on it, you can tighten that, that's fine, but don't take on projects that are beyond your capabilities just because it's cheap. So don't buy something that's inexpensive just because it's inexpensive. Buy it because you can use it, or you love it, or you definitely can fix it. And along those lines, make sure it's clean. Check the corners of dressers. Make sure you smell it, because some of those things have been in someone's barn, they've been in someone's smoky home, they've been in someone's garage. You just never know. So really smell it and make sure that it doesn't smell too bad. Some smells you can get out a little bit. Bake a little bit of vinegar and water will take some stuff out. Don't take on too much, basically. Let's see. Make sure it has good bones. Make sure it works. Sit in there. Try all those things before you actually buy it. If you buy it, because most likely, if you love it, maybe someone else will too, and it's going to be gone when you go back. But like I said, go through your head. Make sure you know where you're going to put it and how you're going to use it before you buy it. Don't be afraid to dig through the boxes that are in the back of the tent or in underneath the table or whatever. Sometimes that's where the best stuff is, hidden behind other things. So really kind of get in there and dig. And that's again why you need your closed-toed shoes, because you're going to be under tables and in the back of the tent basically. Don't forget to look for seasonal items like Christmas stuff. I get so much Christmas stuff over the summer. People would just want to get rid of it. So look for seasonal stuff. Look for fall now. You never know what you're going to find. When you're ready to pay, obviously you're going to want to negotiate the price with the owner. They expect it. They know it's coming. Just be really respectful. You know, these people are there. It's a business for them. If you're in your neighborhood garage sale, a lot of those people just want to get rid of their stuff. So, you know, I'm sure you can offer them a low price on something. But the vendors at the antique shows and the flea markets are, you know, it is a business. So you want to make sure you're just respectful of people and, you know, don't go in and I'll give you $5. You know, would you take or what is your best offer is the nicest thing to do. Just be polite. And then the other tip I have is usually if it's like a neighborhood garage sale or whatever, I'll go back to the car, I'll bring my stuff back to the car, and then if it's small enough, I'll go and I'll take another lap around where they have their stuff. Only because you never know what you missed the first time. They may put something that's that wasn't out before, or you might have missed something because you were looking at something else. So take another lap around, and then that goes back to actually one thing. When you're looking, if you don't see something that you're looking for that's on that list that you brought with you, ask if they have it. They might just not have put it out yet because they didn't have any room in the morning. So go back through, ask if they have something that you're looking for, and I think you're all set. So that's what I have. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Show me or put some comments up underneath there, and you can also go to the website. There is a whole post on this. It also has a PDF attached to it that is a full checklist. So you can go on the website, mylifeoncateroscreek.com, and print that out and check it off when you go to get ready for your next sale. So happy hunting. If you guys need anything, shoot me a message, and have a great night.